Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Thursday, January 28th. Hey Lisa, hey Cindy, hey Sue, Marlene, awesome. I know I think Carol will be here on uh, we'll talk about it later, but like the whole Facebook thing not working out this week. So I know there's a lot of people that can only watch and comment on Facebook, and for this week I just couldn't get it together. Too many errors, too many all the things, like not working. So, I mean, I'll have time later to mess with it, but for this week, no. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing. Uh, I mean, all I can say is I have to try every week. Well, let's just get into it, right? So, yeah, welcome everybody. Today, yeah, 23rd January. This is my last video, part 3 of my Marbled Elegance series, and we're going to be making some scrapbook pages tonight. I set a 2-page layout using the Marbled Elegance, products and heart dies. Hey, Deb. Hey, Rose. Awesome. So I'm assuming everyone can hear me. Let's have a cough drop just because my cough has definitely gotten better. Hey, Peggy. Especially with like the sinus stuff I'm doing now, like with the spraying, the waterboarding, like ugh. But in the evening, it tends to want to drip. So, anywho, Nancy, hey, how are you? Awesome. Um, Back to the series. Okay, so Marbled Elegance series. Yep, we're going to be doing scrapbooking. We did some treat boxes and a mini album the first week. Then last week we did cards and envelopes. I found the cards. So last week when we made the heart card, where I did like the slim line and the whole row of cards, and I was like of hearts, and I said this was inspired by a card that I got from my friend Kay, and I couldn't find the card then. I knew I had it somewhere. I just found it. So I'm going to show you that. Couple things. Let's just talk about the Facebook YouTube situation. So, not saying it's going to be permanent, but this week was very frustrating. I use StreamYard for my streaming services, and it works with YouTube and Facebook. Well, the last couple weeks, it's been having a hard time staying connected to Facebook. Hey, Penny. This week was really bad. Like every day, I would set the thing up, and I would come back, and then it would have an error. So I sent in trouble ticket with StreamYard, and they're very good about getting back to me like really quickly, helping me. Hi, Deb. Trying to help me figure out what's going on and checking their logs. They didn't see anything. Nothing that they can fix on their end. So it's a Facebook. Trying to get a hold of Facebook, sending them comments, sending them help tickets, like it's a pain in the butt. And they don't respond. So if you can find it on their help page, is great. If not, you're out of luck. So, after 4 days of that, like, I was just over it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to have it go to YouTube, or I mean to Facebook this week. So I will try the following week. Not next week, because I'm not even going to be here. I'm not even going to be live next week. And we're going to go over that at the end, but I'll just tell you now. Next week, so I've got a wedding to go to next weekend. So I won't be live Thursday. I was trying to get my act together to have like a standalone video because I have so many plans and ideas written down. Oh, Deborah, I'm on the big screen. Awesome. I'm so jealous that you can get that to work on yours. Like, maybe it's my TV. My TV doesn't want to do it because I try to watch Gail on YouTube on my TV. Can't ever get it. So yeah. So next week, yeah, I was trying to get something together so everybody could watch. Didn't happen. So next week you'll have to find something else to do. But I'll be back the following week, which will be February 6th. So let's just go over a couple things and then we're going to get into it because we've got plenty of eyeballs. January, we're still going on with Sale-a-Bration, the mini catalog, the online exclusives. Last week I talked about the latest birthday kit that I got. So we had 3 new kits in January. It was like birthday card kit, a birthday gift bag and gift card kind of kit, and then another card kit that was like all vanilla, like it was either vanilla or white. I got the birthday card one. Well, last week I ran over so long, it was like 9:30, and I just didn't get to it. But if anybody wants to see that after, I will open it because it's a cute kit. Which comes to second thing. So we got an email, I think yesterday, today. Oh no, the 21st, so Tuesday. So I don't know if I have just missed these all along or if they just started doing them, like hints about the next kits that we're going to get. Hey, Jamie Gibbs. The kits that we're going to get in February. So February 4th, it's the first Tuesday of February. That'll be the week after next. It says, get excited because February 2025 brings you 2 new kits and an online exclusives pre-order. So pre-order, that's stuff for demonstrators that we can get. So there's going to be another round of online exclusive things. We can get a couple things, but it seems like every other month we have new stuff coming out. Like it's kind of crazy. Hi, Nancy. It's kind of crazy trying to keep up with everything. Ugh. So anyway, the new kits and these are called the Kits Collection. Heirloom, I always say heirloom arrangements kit. In addition to a stamp set, cards, and envelopes, this kit contains gorgeous ephemera die cuts. While it still comes with some instructions, it's a little more open to creative interpretation. Mix and match beautiful die cuts and stamped sentiments to create your own unique projects. So that's one of the kits, card kit. Then we've got So Much to Celebrate kit. With a focus on congratulations and best wishes, this is the perfect kit to keep on hand for any celebratory occasions. So, like I said, I don't know if they've been doing sneak peeks in the weekly emails before, and I just missed it. I put my Kindle somewhere that I won't lose it. But that's the first time I noticed it. All right, so just 2 new kits. Super Bowl squares. That's the next topic. Marlene, you get lost with all the platforms that the products show up on. I know. I agree. It's too much. Like, and then I think I found everything, and then nope, I missed most of the last batch of online exclusives because when I was doing like ordering stuff in December, yeah, ugh, it is. It's too much. But I know some other companies they will put stuff out every month, but then again, they don't have demonstrators, so like they can do that. They have more flexibility because they don't have people trying to make samples and, share stuff and learn stuff and different things, right? But anyway, so Super Bowl squares. So I'm doing this again. Super Bowl stamping. Super Bowl is February 9th. So when I get done the video tonight, I'm going to take a picture and post it with all the rules and everything about Super Bowl stamping. So squares. Squares are $4 a square. This chart has 100 squares on it. So that makes $400. That is for prize money. So I'm not changing the price. I'm not changing the prizes. So same thing. This will be the 5th year, I think, that I'm doing this. So there's going to be 4 prizes. Each will be $100 Stampin' Up! Shopping spree. I am going to cover the tax and the shipping no matter where it's going. Because when I put your order in for you, like say you win your $100, you pick $100 worth of stuff. I put the order in and I have it shipped directly to you. So it'll be prizes for first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and then final score. So I have to make that clear because some people do fourth quarter. Well, then sometimes there's overtime. Some people do final score. So that's what I'm doing. So that means if it goes into overtime, it is the final score of the game, no matter if it happens in fourth quarter or overtime. All right. So yes, Jamie, let the party begin. I will also do a Zoom during Super Bowl. So that's been a lot of fun. The first year, we didn't, I think the first year I didn't even have Zoom. So I just did it on Facebook and it was just me stamping and talking. But the last couple years we've done it Zoom together and I come up with a list of challenges for every quarter. And some people, yeah, Rose, I know you're good for squares. Some people like to make their cards ahead of time. Some people like to create them like while we're doing the Zoom. That's what I usually do. But I try to get the list of challenges ahead of time. And that usually, I will tell you, 2 of them are always the team colors. So, like, whoever the teams are, it'll be whatever their colors are. And sometimes I've gotten them wrong, but whatever. It's whatever colors I say. And there's no prize, there's no rules. Like, it's just everybody having fun, just to give a little guidance if you want to stamp. Some people just want to come and hang out in the Zoom and talk and not make anything. That's fine. Penny, you want the ticket to the third quarter? Is that what you won last year? The third quarter? Um, Multiple people, like the same person can win multiple times because it's all based on the score of the game. Um, and I guess we'll have to go over more of that later. But this is just general stuff. So again, I'm going to be posting the squares. And then when you claim a square, each one of these squares has a number on it. So you have to tell me in a comment on the picture. And I'm only going to be posting this picture on my Facebook page so that I will always update it there. So it won't, and I'm not sharing it in other places because then I did that a couple years ago and people were commenting on the other page that or post where it got shared on, and it was confusing to, like, people commenting that they wanted the same numbers. Nightmare. So I will update every day the picture on my page, but you will say in a comment, I want squares, 24, 47, 85, whatever. Okay. Now payment, you've got to send me PayPal, like friends and family, so it doesn't take any fees out because I'm already covering the tax and shipping. Like, I need to have the whole $4 for square. Or you can give me cash if you're gonna see me. I've had people send me checks before, as long as I get it and can deposit it before the Super Bowl. Like, I'm up for it. Willing to work with everybody. So that's that Super Bowl square. No live next week. I just realized I need to clean this stamp while I'm looking. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so let's go down here and we are going to, let's look at this first. Now, I had to raise my camera up pretty high so we could see a whole 12 by 12 page because that's what I'm working with. So I hope you guys can still see. But let's go look at, this is the slimline card that I made last week. And I said this was, inspired by something I got. So this is a card that Kay sent me a year or two ago, but see how it's like the same heart punch and then she inked brown around the edge. So that's kind of what I was doing here, same color, but I like 5, and then she's got these little bits. But I love this style, and then just a little bit of background, and loved it. So that's how I got to this. So interesting. I'm glad I found it. I knew I had it somewhere. All right, so things we're using tonight. I'm still using my Unity dies, my retired Stampin' Up! Heart dies. I want you to use whatever you have, okay? Now tonight is also, I also pulled out, so I'm going to use these heart sequins. I pulled out some doilies from a couple years ago, these red and flirty flamingo, and these toile tidings. They are real red and garden green. So we'll see about that. Those are just some doodads to use. I'm going to try to bring in this Elements of Text. This is one of the online exclusives. And just to show you real quick, I don't always put the stickers on my stamps, but I do like to trim them because to me, this is all just like too much. So in this case, I peel the paper off first. And I don't worry about these stamps sticking to the blocks because they're so big. They're gonna stamp. I mean, they're gonna stick. The ones that I put the stickers on mostly are like the really small ones because they will tend to fall off your block. But when they're this big, I don't worry about it. And I like to get them like right up there. So I'm not going to go in every nook and cranny. But I still like it trimmed a bit closer. And look at all this. Extra. Extra. All right, and then this one, I'll do that one later. But I can at least peel it. So they will still cling to your container. I can't tell what is right side up with those, but I'm probably going to use this one later. All right, the stamps, I've got all my Hearts of Elegance stamped, mounted, ready to go. I don't know what I'm going to be using. Hi, Karen. So some things that I have already cut out, different hearts, and I've embossed them with things because I don't know exactly what I'm going to use. So I've got Real Red, Cherry Cobbler, Poppy Parade. I've got some plain, some in white. So that's a pile of hearts. I also have some punches that I can use. I've got my label maker that I just have to put my tape in, and scraps. So let me get rid of all this stuff. And pictures. I actually have pictures to work with today. So they're all like 4x6. I may trim them down. I don't know. They are from a couple of different years, 2020, 2022, and I think 2024. So what happened to 21 and 23? Like, I don't know. But it's okay. I don't worry about scrapbooking in order. I just grab pictures and put them, deal with it, you know? I got over that real quick. When I very first started scrapbooking, I was using the Creative Memories and their albums, like it's the Strap Hinge album, and I was gluing my pages down, and then I realized, oops, I had one out of order. Well, I couldn't just like take the whole page apart, so that was it for me. I was like, oh well, I guess none of my albums are gonna go in order. It'll just be whatever we get. So I don't worry about that. What I want to show you tonight, as far as scrapbooking, is I like to use sketches. So let's grab these. When I go to crops, I usually get these little booklets, and these are from Creative Memories. I don't know if they sell them. I just know whenever I go to crops, I get them and I try to save them. So I really like sketches because you can take this and change it to any size page you want to make, whether it's 6x6. These would have to be a little bit smaller, but it's just the idea of using the design. So see here, they've got like a little flower, but it can be a butterfly. It can be whatever you want, right? Circles, it's just a design, a sketch, then turn into flower pots. So if you don't have like an idea book, you can certainly Google for layout designs. Hey, Gloria. Oh, you're under the weather? Oh, I hope you feel better soon. It's been getting everybody. But so just Google for like scrapbook layouts and it'll give you ideas. Another thing that I bought years ago and have never used it is this is a stack of cards from Club Scrap. Now, I like their monthly kits. Well, I might have bought this 10 years ago, like before I was really doing a lot of the scrapbooking kit pages. But you go through and I picked out this one. So this is what we're going to use. So scratch. Even though it's got circles and different shapes, the idea of a sketch is you just kind of use that as guidance, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. Now these, they flip around, and I don't think they sell these anymore. I don't think Club Scrap sell these anymore, but they give you like cutting like directions and sizes. I don't plan to use any of that. I'm just looking at the picture. So there's plenty of resources if you're looking for sketches, and it's just a starting point, right? So, am I doing the squares on YouTube or Facebook? Diane, the squares, I'm posting the squares on my Facebook page tonight after I finish the video. And that's where it will be updated every day, as people claim their squares. On actual Super Bowl day, we're going to do a Zoom together. So I'll share more about that later. But the actual chart, which I was just showing, the actual chart, I'm going to take a picture of this and post it on my ToniStamps and more, like my Facebook page, tonight. So sketches, I love them. I think they're great for if you don't know where to start, just grab a sketch. And this one, so I was kind of looking for something because I think I have 5 or 6 pictures. This one really only has 3 pictures in it. But again, hi Carol. Again, it's just a sketch, so we're gonna add more. Sue, messaging my numbers. No, I want everybody to post on the actual picture so that everybody sees what numbers are. I want everybody to have a fair share, a fair shake at getting the numbers. Plus, it gets hard to keep track of, and so I want everybody to respond on the same post. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do two 12 by 12 layouts, and they're like just like this. They're gonna be a set, right? This is the two-tone cardstock that we have now. This came over from Close to My Heart, their line of products. I think the cool thing is they're going to have this in every color, in all of our, like the 40 standard colors or whatever. They're called two-tone because one side is like, this is real red. And then I don't know if you can really see, but it's a little bit lighter on this one. And my camera looks like it froze. Oh, okay. So I like the real red size. These are great for scrapbook pages as far as I put this in my album later. So whether you have the kind that protectors, like you would slide this down in your protector, or if you had the Creative Memories album where you would take this and like glue it down on your base page, like whichever. Um, I This is thinner though than cardstock. So as far as using this for 3D projects or even cards, ugh, I don't think so. It's just too thin for me. Even to make it, like if you're making a mini book, I would use this to maybe cover the front and back covers and spine of if I was going to make a whole little mini book. But as far as making the pages inside and like hinges, I think it is way too thin for that. I have seen other demonstrators making cards with it, and it's just too thin for me. So it's up to you. I got a couple of the packs from the fall catalog that had like 2 pieces of each color. That's how I ended up with 2 pieces of real red. And then I got some full color packs like Pool Party, Garden Green, and Early Espresso, kind of like generic ones. Um, if you wanted to just get one pack just to try it, you can at least use it as accents. It does have a white core, so a lot of people are embossing it. And then you take a sanding block and you just sand the top and then the white shows through. So that's a good way to use it on your cards. But I'm going to use this to make scrapbook pages. Now I do have to do one at a time because I don't have space for the camera to be that high. So first thing in the sketch, see here that it's like this strip of paper goes right across both. So I'm just going to guess this looks like maybe it's 3 inches or something, but I'm going to go probably 4 inches. And these were the 2 patterns that I picked out that I really wanted to work with. At first I like this one, but this has more pink in it. This has more red and cherry cobbler. And I love the gold splatters. And then this background is good too, like nice generic. So I think what I'm going to do is start out by cutting, let's see, either 3 or 4 inches. Actually, let's go with 4 just because why not? So 4 inch, and that's a good piece that'll be left over. All right, so here I'm gonna lay down this. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with this one. Well, actually, I should stamp a little something. Where'd that stamp go? Now, the rest of this, I have not figured out exactly what's happening. All right, let's make sure the words are going the right direction, like right side up. I wonder, lady, I think this is the bottom. It's hard to tell because I can't even read. All right. So this sketch, I'm going to have picture like here. Instead of circles, I'm going to do hearts. But like, see, this area is kind of blank. So I'm thinking I will just do a little stampy for some interest. And I'm just gonna eyeball. And I'm gonna put some in this bottom corner too. And this may get covered up, but for now, that's what's happening. All right, So let's go ahead, and I can see this is still a little bit wet, but see that tone on tone? So that's just to give a little bit of interest. And I kind of want to put this like right here. So I'm going to glue this down. Actually, this would be a good use for tape to make it go a little bit quicker. Let me pull this, my one tape bit. I hardly ever use tape anymore. All right, and I'm not measuring, but I do want to make sure I get the second piece lined up. And actually, I'm going to do that before anything else. So now on our next piece, so I just want to line up the strip so it gets in the same spot. All right, so I'm just going to smash them together. I do like to have at least 5 or 6 pictures per 2-page layout. And that's just me. Some people like see them in magazines and they'll do a whole 12 by 12 spread just for one picture. And that's not me. I like as many pictures on there as I can get. All right, this looks good. So do I want to put any other circles? So on this one, I put the words here and here. So on this one, I may put it like in this corner and then down here. And I know I already put this down, but that's okay. And I may add something else later. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Okay. Good, good, good. Now I want to put that kind of out of the way. It's difficult for me scrapbooking in just this little area because usually I have like a whole 8-foot table, you know, when I'm at these crops. All right, so I've got my little hearts, all my doodads. Let's go back to this page right here, the second page, or the first page. So I want to have at least, let's see, pictures. I've got one picture from 2020. And the fact that this is landscape and mine are going to have to be portraits, it doesn't matter. All right, I've got 2 for 2022. 1, 2, 2 more. So, all right, maybe I will have one picture like this, and then I'll figure out a way to get the next 4 pictures on the other spread. So let's do that. All right, so I kind of want a bigger shape here, and I'm not using circles this time. I'm using hearts, so that might be a good spot for that. And then that's that. Ooh, I like that. Now see this little piece here? This little piece that's underneath this? That is, I don't even care how big it is, but I'm going to use a strip of this pattern. And I'm going to check my other scraps. I don't have anything teeny tiny. So I'm just going to cut a piece off of this and go for it. Now, another thing, I don't always mount my, let's go 1.5 inches. I don't always photo mat my pictures. In this case, I think I am, because I think when you mat them, it makes it stand out more. So I kind of want that to be like that. And then the sketch, or this piece, is going to go right over here. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Although I want it to be like that. So, do you see there's really no rules forcing you to do anything. It's whatever you decide you like. And I try to keep my lines straight, but it doesn't always happen. All right, so I'm going to go like that. And then I will have another heart and another heart. Yeah, that's going to work. I think I do want to do something with that. What color is this? This is real red, which is a little bit darker than that. Let's go for poppy. Okay. I should have reached for some more cardstock before we start. All right, poppy. So I know all my pictures are 4x6. And I think I am going to want this not in white. No, actually, just changed my mind. White it is. You never know how things are going to look until you start putting them together. Yeah, Marlene, I think so too. Like just the colors alone, right? All right, this one I'm not going to cut down. Oh, it's a smidge less than 6. So it's 5 7/8 by 4. All right, so let's go 4 3/16. Actually, let's go 4 1/8 because that was a smidge. And then we'll go this and see how we have to trim it. And again, I'm going to use my tape. Oh, so ordering pictures. I know I've told some of you this, but I use the Shutterfly app and right from my phone, and you can get 250 pictures at a time for free. You only have to pay shipping. All right, and the shipping is it ends up being like $25, $28 or something. But for 250 pictures, I think it's great. Lisa, how about gold? Oh, to mat the photo? That is a good idea too. I would definitely want to cut all that, like cut the inside of it out though, but that is a good idea. Ooh, I wish I had some gold. Look at this. I do have a little piece of gold because adding some gold hearts would be pretty too. All right, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. I'm looking at my, yep, that's that, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and put this down. And I am going to have to put some words at some point, like Valentine's or something. And my plan is to use my label maker to do the years. So like this is 2020. So actually I'll get to that, but let's go ahead and put this. So again, the design has the picture over top of all this, but I want my heart to be over top of the picture because too, it's going to cover up some of this that's like, blank. So, ooh, yeah, I love that. So this is the dotted circles folder. This heart was so big, it would only fit on one of the larger embossing folders that I have. So circles is what it ended up with. All right, and if this was not straight, if it was a little bit crooked, it's not the end of the world. Let's look at the other hearts. I don't want another. Ooh, I like this one. All right, so this I can put like right there. Yep, so that one is poppy. I love these. Oh, and I do have the little heart embellishments. All right, let's see. Can I get a heart punched out of this? Ooh, nice. Okay. So we can put this one there, and there's our gold. Now these are a lot of old punches that I have. Again, this is supposed to be like, the sketch has it under the corner. That's just a guide for me now. Like, I'm going to put it where I want it. And I am super happy with that. Oh man, I love this. So I'll probably put like some kind of die cuts up here to say like Valentine's, or because I do have the Happy Valentine's. I could use that. It's just not very big. And I kind of like bigger than that for if I was using a 6x6 page or 8.5 by 11, maybe. But I think I want bigger, and I'll have to do that at some other point. But I do want to add, I was thinking the red, but then I thought, well, the black might show up better. So what are we thinking? Red label or black? Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Di. Hey, Julie. So red or black? Red or black? I think they're both going to look good. The black, I think, is going to stand out more. So just give me a little clue. What does somebody think? Red or black? I'm leaning towards, okay, black, black, black. Everybody says black. Okay. Good call. I'm kidding. All right, let's see. And this, oh, look at that. Oh, and that's orange. All right. Just gotta pull that out. Now, this does take me a minute to figure out how does it load. It would have helped. So it goes in this way. I love this label maker though. I got it on one of like the sites when you buy used stuff from people. Oh, look, and that's coming out. Nice. All right, so this was, I need it to say 2020. I think I got this and like a whole bunch of tapes, and it was like, I don't know, under $10 or something. I love that it's like the old-timey. All right, let's do a space. So I've got 2020, what did I say, 2022, and I think 24. Let's double check before. Yep, 2024. So let's just do them all. 2020. And then 2024. Yeah, it's hard to pass up some of the good stuff. Somebody had something. It was like some bundle that from years ago that I really liked. But I'm like, I need to clean my own stuff out. I don't need to be buying more stuff. But yeah, so look, I've got all these things in this little, I've got this, I forget the name of it. It's like a cart and it has these storage bins, but got all the tapes in there. And then this snaps right in. I forget the name of this thing. But it's like teachers use it. All right. Oh, and look, I bent that. That's okay. All right, so now I'm just going to cut this. Now, whenever I use these, I don't know how old this tape is. So I always put a little bit of glue on these labels. And I do have to pick at this. It's going to take me a sec to get the corner off of here. Oh, Lord. Okay. But yeah, sometimes you find things that are just gotta have them. All right, cool. 2020. And I think I'm going to put that like right there. Could do it here. Nope, I like it over here. And I like things hanging off, so that's what we're doing. I did think I might punch some white hearts and I could do like a little journaling. So why not? I've got 2 size hearts. Let's punch this bigger one. So yeah, you'll want any and every. Is it possible I was incarcerated in 2023 and they don't allow flowers? No. It really just means that I lost those pictures or that we didn't do anything. But he does usually get me something like flowers, and I usually get him candy. Okay, I like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. And even though this was not on the sketch, it's okay. You're allowed to freestyle. I feel like I want to have another little heart up here in a different color. So I've got some smaller ones. Ooh, there's another gold one. I could put that there. Because, you know, we got to have an odd number. I kind of like that. Or right there. Okay. Yep, that's that. All right, and then that ties in the gold. And then I can add some doodads. So doodads, I've got the heart, the little hearts. I should add those at the end. Doilies, that would be yet another heart. But I was thinking these toile gems and some of the hearts. Let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And it's like there's, oh, and these are glittery. So I don't always get rid of all my embellishments like this, especially like red and green. This always comes in handy. And ribbon. Ugh. I have so much ribbon. I think in the past I've tried to like put packets together and include them in like some retirement stuff just because I had way too much. But I think I'm gonna leave this. So, is this the one that I lost the other night? Oh, I found that. Nope, it was not. So look, I saved it. I found that on the back of like this. It was flipped over. So this is on dimensional. So yeah, good call, Di. I found it. Okay, so that's our, like the left side, right? Where we've got just like the one picture and other doodads. Now this looks like a really big heart. It's gonna be on this side. But remember, I have to do some moving around because I want to put 4 pictures on here. All right, so this is our first page. So we'll do, it's going to be a 2-page layout like this. All right, so let me bring in put all my die cut hearts on one side so I can see everything. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Where did they go? Hello. Oh, they're right behind me. Jeez, oh Pete. All right, now this one I have 4 pictures. And like I said, I don't like to 2020. That's dead to me. I don't like to photo mat all of them. All right. So this one, this is 2022. And I just want to show you, I know I made this on camera. You take these are from Walmart. It's like the dollar size or whatever box of candy. You have to unwrap it, open it, you know, take the plastic wrap off, but you just cover it with paper, pretty paper, and then customize it. And I did do the bottom as well. So flowers, flowers, more flowers, and then, so this one, I don't necessarily have to keep that one. So I could, look at all these old lady pills. They're not all mine. So I'm going to put a heart over that so we don't have to see that. Oh my God. Penny, edit it. Yep, you're right. I might cut this out. You know what? Yeah, that's from 2024. And that can maybe be my big heart that's going to go behind these other ones. So don't be afraid to use your stuff, your pictures. This was like some crushed velvet or something. I don't know. I'm really kind of bummed that I couldn't find 2021 because that was the year he went out and got all different kinds of heart-shaped foods. He had like a tray, a heart-shaped tray from Chick-fil-A of nuggets. He had a heart-shaped cheesecake. It was just funny. All right, so this, yeah. Let's do a little bit of cutting of these pictures so we can cut down the, people don't need to see my sink. Do like that. And we'll cut this off. Make it a little bit tighter. Those are pretty. And then this one we can chop off a little bit. But we are going to cover up all those pills anyway. All right, so let's do, and actually this is going to be good timing. All right, so this can be like up here. 2022, and then this one is 2024. Okay. So we've got these two and then this over here. So we're getting kind of like off, but that's okay. All right, I am going to glue this down. Where's my glue? So this will be like my backgroundy. Heart. So I think I'm going to mount these two, like layer them. So this one I'm just going to tape down. Tell you, actually I'm going to put it right up here because then that's going to cover up. See how I've got that straight edge from where I cut it? So let's do this. Working with like the small, like making mini books, I love it. And using those teeny tiny pictures is totally different than using like regular size photos. Okay. Very cool. I love it. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to, this is how I trim my pictures sometimes when I'm mounting them. I will take it and eyeball. There we go. So I'll just mount it in two corners so that like it looks like it's the same to me. And then I'll come in and trim it. And I really am eyeballing. And if it gets a little bit tight, I can move it over. Because that was a little bit tight on that one side. And this tape, it'll be good. It is permanent. All right, let's get that down and then eyeball. Perfect. All right, so that's going to be there, and I can overlap that one. Now this one, I want, let's go for some cherry cobbler. Like make it a little bit different. Is this cherry cobbler? Nope, that's real red. Oh, yikes. Oh, you know what? The back of this. We can use this too. This is designer paper. Ooh, yeah, I like that. That is different. Okay, let's put that on. And then I do have to check. I did stamp a little bit on the background, Marlene. Let me show you. I did it up here and I already covered it up. I know you can't really see. There's a little bit you can see. And then I did a little bit down here in this corner with the words. So just a tiny little bit. All right, and I will trim this off because I think I was more worried about, I just wanted something on the background a little bit. I really, yeah, it's different to have just flat pages. Not flat, but like without anything stamped on them. Ooh, I like that because that like really looks more cherry cobbler-ish. Okay. So we're gonna put some more hearts around here. So this, and I'm overlapping a little bit. So our sketch has these like kind of the same size. No, not kind of. They have them the same size, but that's okay. I'm just going for, um, design-ish. So let's do this. And I don't want to cover up that little thing that I made. All right. And this one's going to go like right down here. Nice. Okay, so I want to put, we've got something here. So let's go back to our sketch. We've got something there, something here. So I want something like right here. So I can put this like right there. So it's just covered up a little bit, the bottom, because I don't really want to cover up the flowers that he got me, All right, but I do want that heart there. And then I've got to cover up this heart, or that pile of pills. And I do want, we're going to put 2022 here, 2024 there. Let's do, this one's too big. Ooh, might be, nope, that's still too big, but I do want to pull out more of these doilies. Now there's no Flirty Flamingo in this layout, so I don't want to use, so I'm going to use one of the real red ones. Ooh, I like that, but I also could flip it to be the white side. Ooh, let's look at, nope, hold on. I happen to have a piece of, let's see, this is cherry cobbler that was embossed with like leaves from a different card. Actually, I just want to get that like, I want some of this just for the texture. Nice. Okay. I'm digging it. Throw this out so I can put this like right here. Ooh, I like it. I need a lighter heart for sure. And, ooh. Okay. So this, I kind of went off the sketch and now I'm just like doing my thing. Putting stuff where I want. Yeah, Di, gold. We do need some gold, don't we? Yes, because we had some gold on the other one. 1, 2, 3. I kind of have to count this one. 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I like it though. I feel like it's a lot of hearts, but I don't care. All right, let's put that one there. This one here. And you're right, we do need a gold. Do I have a scrap of gold? I do. Am I going to be able to get this? Oh, maybe. That's going to be tight. Oh, yeah, just barely got it. Because I do want to cover up that, but I don't want that gold like right there, like on the very edge. I'm going to need a smaller heart. Ooh, I had these other ones that I punched out last week from our cards. That's really too big. Let's put this one down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm putting this one down here. And you may notice some of these I glue, some of them I tape. It's kind of willy-nilly. All right, let's get our years in. Because I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time on these. I do need a heart, a white heart to do some journaling. At least say, look at what Dave bought me for Valentine's. Let's get this started. And I wanted to show you guys that birthday kit if anybody wants to see it. This was the one that came out in January that I meant to show last week, but I ran out of time. And honestly, I forgot. Like at the end, I totally forgot. Man, this is kind of hard to get off my peelings. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oy. I do have to find the 2021 pictures. I don't think I've put them in a little book, but I might have. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's going to want to stick to me. So 2022. And 2024. Got some really funky colors with this label maker. But a lot of good standard ones too. Okay. Oh yeah, I like it. And then I want to add just a few of the little heart trinkets. Come on. Okay. Try a white one over the pills. Yeah. That is a good idea, Lisa. All right. Because I have to put this somewhere. All right, I've got this little white one. Actually, I could put that like right there, and that does cover most of them. Yeah, okay. And that, I don't mind being right up on the edge. Yep, perfect. All right, 2024. I think I want that right there. Can we even see what I'm doing? And that'll cover up some of my hand too. Oopsie. Glue squishy squishy. All right. Oh, I love it. All right. Yeah, I love that. A lot of hearts. This one I really like because it is a picture, but it's also just an embellishment. All right, let's add some of these hearts and then we'll call these done. I think I'm going to use just like the larger size. And let's get this out of the way, get this out of the way. And we will do on the other one too. So let's do one. Ooh, yeah. Let's do one like right there. Now my album, I have like it's a kind that you slide them down the page protector pockets. Let's do one right here. I've gotten some from Stampin' Up. I've got some from other brands. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. But that's generally the brands I like. Because I can just take this and this page, it'll slide right down. Oh, I love it. Okay, so just like that little, this is going to be interesting trying to take pictures of these. All right. Oh, and I forgot the other doodads. All right. I'm going to add hearts to this one. 1, 2, 3. So then I still have groups of 3 things. Or odd numbers, really. And I'm kind of putting these hearts all straight up and down. But you can certainly make them go wonky wonky. I love that. Okay. And then we need to add a couple of these little red ones. Let's do 1, 2. One, and then a small one, and then another one somewhere else. And then I've got 3 years of Valentine's in the book. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's do it right there. And we'll do a little one. I like that these have gold in them too. These little glimmery dots, whatever they were called, 12 somethings. Again, use whatever you've got. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So our design, like here's our design again. You know, we've got the one picture, and then so I will take a picture of this and put with my blog post too. White journal heart, white paint pen. Oh, I could do that. Yep. I've got so many different white markers. But yeah, I'll probably put like some die cuts up here, like love or Valentine's or something. I've got so many different size letters. And actually, I just ordered another set. There's a set that's on sale. I mean, it's only $12. So I was like, I'm just going to get it. And it's photopolymer. So, man, I like this. It seems like real busy, but I love it. All the hearts, all the red. Okay, so that is our that's my pages for tonight. Thanks, Nancy. So, who wants to see real quick this birthday kit? All right. This is called Brightest Birthday Kit. It is all inclusive. Diane, birthday cards. Okay. Penny loves them. Awesome. Okay, so we will take a peek. All right. And if anybody is leaving, thank you. Thank you for spending time with me. Thumbs and hearts, always good, but let's go to this one. Okay, so what I say, birthday kits. It comes with Azure Afternoon Ink Spot. I am glad to have that. Let me close all these things up, put some of my tools away. Little stamp set. Oh, cute. All right. Nope, let's put this under red maybe. So we've got happy birthday. Ooh, that's a good size balloon. And that is very hand cuttable. Star, little sprinkles of stars, celebrate, enjoy your day, and birthday wishes. And I like that. I like the mixed font. And this looks like it's kind of at an angle a little bit, like a banner. Celebrate looks like it too. Like it's like a little arch. So that's a good set. And then our cards. Here's our kit, brightest birthday kit. So it looks like 9 cards, 3 of each design. I like it. And that's an idea for you if you have an ice cream stamp just to make your own. Okay, let's rip this open and see. I see dots. Now I always save these cardboard, this chipboard that comes in these because they're good for, it's a good size for mini books. Like cutting them down, but I do have to throw them away sometimes because I get too big. The piles get too large. But this I will save because this is like very sturdy. It's a good weight chipboard. Oh, okay. So this, they started doing this with paper pumpkin kits, and I guess they're doing it with these as well. All right, so I'm going to cut just the one that I need in English. I don't need the rest of that, but I like it. So if you're gonna store it like in a little plastic sleeve or something, it's easy enough to read and flip through. So I appreciate that they're doing that. And that actually seems to match up with the stamp set mostly. Mostly. Okay. So that's that. We've got a little bit of tear and tape. We've got a clear block, and these gems. These look like, or dots. They look like Calypso Coral, Azure Afternoon, and Pool Party. And that might be in the instruction sheet that I flopped to the bottom. Yep. Supplies for 9 cards, la la la. All right, so we've got our different layers. So, ooh, and I don't know if you can tell, this is like foily and holographic. I love that. Penny, your sis and I went to the flower section of the grocery store and took pick like the ones given to us. Oh, you're funny. I'm glad you guys are having fun. All right, so that's that. Here is some stars, like a little background of stars. Birthday balloons. So obviously for this one, you're gonna stamp some balloons and color them and then put it on top of those. Dimensionals, nice. Envelopes. I like how it's 3 different envelopes. So there's the balloon candles, the candles, the balloons, and then the stars. And again, they have some shiny bits. Actually, everything has some shiny bits. I like that. Then we've got the card bases. 3 of the diagonal, that's going to go with the ice cream. 3 of the plain blue. What? Plain blue and plain yellow. Oh, so they intend to, you need to stamp the stars all around the edge of this one. And it looks like there's nothing on the yellow one, but what else? You could certainly stamp something around the edges. All right, let's put this back before I get too much stuff out here on my table that I need to clean up. Then we've got, ooh, nice foil patterns. You could emboss these if you want. This looks like, so it's a layer behind the birthday wishes that's popped up. So we've got that, and then there should be, yep, stampable pieces that will go on top of that. Then there are the curved banners for the ice cream cards. And then, oh, so you pop out the balloons and pop out the ice cream. So you don't have to stamp those yourself. So you're just stamping the greeting on that. Okay. So in all of these, you're really just stamping the greetings. But you could certainly add extra stuff. Now I'm looking at it. It is cute. And then this present, so this is just an outline, and it will go over top of the present box. So let's see here. So see how that is, there's the present outline. So the foily bit comes off and goes right over top. So yeah, I like it. And that's gonna be some quick, fun birthday cards. As many cards as I have laying around here, it seems like every time I need one, I have to go pawing through stuff, or, like whatever I find, it's not exactly what I wanted. So I either have to stress about finding one, or I'll just be like, I'll just make a new one. But I like having those like generic birthday ones because they'll go for anything. Yeah, it is a cute kit. Are they stickers or die cuts? I think they are die cuts, Lisa, because, well, actually, I take that back. So the foily presents, these are stickers. And I can tell because there's no punch out on the back. Let's just look real quick at the other bits. The labels are all punch outs. And then, yep, these are all punch outs. Everything. So the only things that are stickers are the outline presents. So yeah, good question. And I tell you, they've been when they have stickers, they're much stickier. Like 20 years ago, when they had them for scrapbooking kits, they would fall right off. And I was so mad, and I quit buying them. I didn't like it. But now I would just add more glue. but they've been a lot better with their stickers. Gonna get this in here. Okay, so again, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Julie. I'm gonna take a picture of the squares chart, Super Bowl squares chart, and get that. Actually, I'm probably gonna eat first because I smell it and it's good. So give me an hour or so, because I've got to cut and paste like the rules of the Super Bowl stuff, and then I'll have that up. So okay, thanks you guys. And again, I won't be here next week, but I will be the following week. And I am making, so I designed this, I'm calling it a double decker folio, and I'll just give you a sneaky peeky. So this is made out of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I'm going to be using the Storybook Moments designer paper. And if you got a paper share, you'll be able to make this like with those papers. So notice how things are not lined up because I went and put my magnets in, and now I know where I can put my magnets and where I can't. But there's all these flip ups, and on this side, so this is a folio, and then this flips out. So I've got a spine here, and then spines on each of the flip ends. So it lands perfectly. It's just not landing perfectly now because of where I put my magnets. So, but now I know. And this prototype I made, this is an old color called Pixie Pink, which I love. So I'm gonna have to do something else with it and use it because it's too pretty not to use. But that does bug me that it's not lining up. But I'm glad I figured it out now before I make it for you guys with the storybook papers. Um, so, and I should have known better. Like, I just can't have, you can't have magnets land like near each other because then they want to be together and they will squish. So, wah, wah. All right, but that'll be February 6th. Okay. So again, good night. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the scrapbook pages and just the idea of using a sketch. Like if you don't have these pre-printed sketches, just Google for them. Google for 12 by 12 sketch layout, like 12 by 12 scrapbook page sketch layout. Penny, just in time to. Oh, Karen, hi. Yep. Good night. Thanks, Gail. Good night. Okay. That's it for real. All right. Good night. I'll see you guys. Bye.